listen to this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Martha and this is my man Jay, and today we're going to talk to you guys about something that is really special to us. We are opening ourselves up to you today because you are that special. Our lady changes when some things happen in her life, you know, the appearance. I have definitely also changed how I look in the last couple of weeks, and yeah, so today is that day. We are going to announce good news to you. That is great news to us. We are
expecting our baby number 2.
I'm going to answer to these questions so you guys know a bit more about this.
You have questions for me as well?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I do. First and foremost, I personally think that it's quite, I mean, with time I've come to learn that it is quite rude to ask someone, or a lady, or well, a man, if they're expecting a child unless that person comes to you and tells you that in person. Yeah, because you never know. Somebody might be just, I don't know, thick or suffering from something, and maybe that makes them look bloated for one reason or the other. So I think that unless somebody tells you that they are expectant, you shouldn't ask, because you might end up hurting somebody really, really badly. That being said, let's now go to the questions. How did I find out that I am indeed pregnant? I didn't find out.
How did you find out that maybe you might be pregnant?
Yes.
Because I'm not sure about that.
That I might be pregnant. I was feeling super tired at the beginning, and I was so sleepy all the time. Even at work, I used to, especially on night shifts, I really was like dozing. Whenever we were just seated in the office or having our breaks, I would really feel so tired. And also, you know, the way you're disgusted by some smells. Some smells began being very irritating. I was very sensitive to smells. I have a very good nose on a normal basis, but whenever I am pregnant, like I remember the first time, I smell things so intensely, and yeah, and obviously it's not my first time being pregnant, so I remember that feeling that I had the first time, and I felt it. So and obviously when you miss your periods of 2 months, then you know that something plus these symptoms could be going on with your body. So I did not test it for a long time until, you know, the way you like buy a pregnancy test and do it at home. I was not even bothered. I wasn't. I was like, it has happened. I know for sure. I feel it in my soul. I feel
because you know that feeling.
Yes, yeah. So I waited until, which week was it? I think almost 10 weeks. That's when I went to the doctor, and
7 weeks.
7-8 weeks. That's when I went to the doctor, and it was confirmed. Yeah. So how did I tell you?
How did you tell me? You know, tell me. I came to the doctor as well.
No, honey. I remember very well the first time you got a hint of I could be expected.
You told me maybe you missed your periods.
No, honey.
What I do remember is that, you know, the day we went to the doctor.
Not that day, baby.
I drove you to the doctor's.
Way before that. Think about way before that.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah. Okay, so you were offering me a drink. We were in the kitchen, and then you were offering me a drink, and then I told you I can't unfortunately I can't because I'm suspecting. Remember?
What was it?
A drink. I can't remember what exactly it was, but I told you I can't because I'm suspecting I'm expectant. Yeah.
Well, what I remember is that the day you went to the doctor, I came with you.
Yeah, that's like way after.
Yeah, but that's how you are sure that we are expecting. Yeah. And first you made a joke or a prank on me. You say it's nothing, blah blah blah, and I almost believed you, and I was kind of disappointed.
Sorry. What was the most annoying thing that I used to do in my first trimester? Or rather my annoying cravings or annoying behavior.
One thing which used to disturb me is when you came here, how do I say? You're irritated about my perfumes, the smell.
Just like the first time.
Yeah, when I come back home from work, oh, you smell so bad. Oh, go and change your clothes. Oh, go and take a shower and all that stuff. Other thing is that only that, only that.
Okay. Yeah. Like even the first time I told him I don't want to smell any of your lotions, any of your perfumes. Like we had to buy new stuff that I approve.
To buy new perfume. What you smell.
I had to find something that I approve, or rather my nose or my whatever my nose can approve of, and that is what he was supposed to use. And this time was the same as well.
Yeah.
How will you two continue dating in your marriage after the baby is born? Yeah.
One important thing is that even if you're a mom, even if I'm a dad, we need our me time. And you also need your me time with your girls, and I need my me time with my friends. Understand? So we have to find a way where we can try to find a place where you can look for babysitter. Until now, it has always functioned.
Yeah.
Like we have some kind of we have a good friend of ours who can ask and take care of our daughter. She does it now.
Yeah. I'm very insecure about leaving my child with just anyone. So if I ever left my baby with you, know that you got a special place in my heart and my soul.
Also try to put the babies early in bed,
that is also something very, very important. We had to learn this after the first year with Jazzy, that we put her to bed by 7, so we have time for us before we go to bed. That is like when you put your baby to bed at 9 and then you go to bed at 10, you've had literally, because when you're done taking care of a child a whole day, you are just tired. You're just tired, so you just go straight to bed. But when you have like a space between when the baby sleeps and when you go to bed with each other, that's definitely a plus.
And when you go to work, you come back home, this date now, I should make sure that the child is in bed.
Oh my god,
clean.
yes.
Food is cooked.
Whoever is home has to take care of Jasmine has to be bathed, fed and asleep before the other one comes back home from work by 9 p.m. so that they can just relax and rest before they go to sleep. But like when you come back from work at 9 p.m. and you have to take care of your child who is probably so hyper because they are tired but still not being put to bed, it's too much. It's too much. If your wife works, will she be staying home full time? Definitely plan to stay home the first year. That one is a must. About the other 2 years, okay, here in Germany maternity leave is 3 years in total, but it's only 1 year is paid.
The first year they pay you. They pay like I don't know how many percent.
65%
from your salary.
Previous salary.
The problem is that the first time we had our daughter, you stayed at home for 1 year.
Yes.
And then after 1 year you had to go back to work.
Definitely. I am not a stay-at-home kind of person. After the first year, I was tired. I needed something to break the routine. So we decided that I went back to work at a 50% basis, and then I had to plan my shifts in a way that whenever I'm at work, he is home with our child because we are not ready to separate with her yet, to take her to a child care facility. So we kept her home for another, I think, 5-6 months.
So you used to work more than night, right?
Yeah, so I used to do more night shifts so that when he's at work, I'm home with her, and the other way around. So we plan to do the same this time. I know it's going to be difficult and maybe not so easy with 2 kids, because obviously the 2 are going to have different routines because of different ages. But
the good thing is that one is already grown, you know. She turned 3
yes.
years.
Oh
so
yeah, she's
kind of independent, you know, at the moment.
She is.
She does her own stuff. She understands more.
Yeah, definitely. And she's joining kindergarten this year, God willing, with this jungle of corona. What plan do you have in place to help her stay home full time?
You spoke about it, you know. I complete as well. I work my job.
Yeah, you
work.
and working more nights.
I'm working more nights.
Because working more night shifts means more money.
Yeah.
So,
and also, even if I'm going to work my job, my main job is at home with my family. So
who do you want in the bathing room? It's so obvious. I only want him. There's nobody else I want in there.
I've been
obviously.
there before. So I know the procedure.
Let me not even think about that right now.
Been there before, yeah.
Do you want your family at the hospital after the baby is born? We wish.
But
We wish. But both our families are in Africa. Who do you want staying with you the first week after the baby is born to help care for mom and baby while she recovers? Here where we live, everybody is sort of doing their own thing, and like we said, our family members are not here, so it's just been the 2 of us the whole time, and that's how it's gonna be. What are your plans for cooking and cleaning after the baby is born?
My plans or your plans?
Our plans.
I'll be cooking. I'll be cleaning. I'll be helping you wherever I can, you know.
Yeah. I've been planning to do this thing where like you cook on meal prepping, because like let's say we have like one day where we prep and prepare the food for the week, and then we store the food in the fridge, and then it's just warming up the food and enjoying, or rather if it's preparing, it's not like taking so long. I think this is something that we need to adapt before the baby comes, because it will make our life so much easier. So God help us. I hope we manage to do it.
Yeah.
If you have experience with meal prepping, please share some tips on how you do it, and I don't know, just share some tips.
I love cooking, so
Okay.
depends. And sometimes maybe the food which you prepared already, you don't want to eat that food today, you understand?
Yeah, that's true.
So I still have to go to the kitchen and make another kind of food.
I think for everything there's
a solution. You know? When you reach there, you're gonna know about that.
Yeah. I also think that for everything there's a disadvantage and an advantage. So, what is the age difference between your children?
3 years.
Yeah. Depending on the time the baby is going to come.
Yeah.
Will your children be sharing a room together?
But at the moment, they're gonna share the room together. But once they start getting bigger, you have to look for another apartment, you know. That's the plan.
What items from your first baby can you reuse? So many, guys, so many. First and foremost, you know how much like a good kinderwagen or a good baby stroller is expensive. We really took good care of our first baby stroller, and it's very well packed up after we were done using it with Jazzy. So that one is definitely we're not going to buy a baby stroller. The car seat, because now Jazzy has another size of the car seat, obviously. The bed, Jazzy has now a normal bed, so the baby cot is now going to be for the new baby.
The seat for
yeah, what do you call it, the feeding chair? Yeah, that one is also now Jazzy has graduated to another seat. What else? Like the main things, the ones that are really expensive, the changing table.
Yeah. The drawer.
What do you call it? The chest drawer. Yeah.
Chest drawer.
Is also not going to be bought.
Or you need to go to buy maybe the clothes, you know. Because,
Yeah.
you know, it's been long, three years.
Yeah. Plus, I gave out a lot of the newborn clothes that I had for the first child.
Yeah.
So, what is the gender? Guys, I don't know yet. Okay.
I
So
have an idea what the gender is, you know.
you have an idea.
Oh, I know.
You can't know.
I know.
No, you can't know.
But I know.
The last scan that I did here before I left for Kenya, the doctor said he suspects what it could be. So I told him I don't want to know. For real, I didn't want to know because I wanted to. We thought we would organize a gender reveal party. Corona.
You can still do that, you know.
How?
For me and you and our daughter. What is the gender reveal party? It's between me and you and our daughter, right?
And some friends, obviously.
Which friends? Because it's Corona time right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. And maybe if you want to invite someone, you're allowed to meet only one person.
You see.
Or one family.
That's why I'm saying Corona ruined this for me.
Yeah.
Ruined this whole period for me. This whole pregnancy time for me. Yeah, anyways, so yes, the doctor said he suspects something. Then I told him, okay, if you suspect something, don't tell me. I'm going to leave the room. If he wants to know, he can know, but I don't want to know because I thought if I knew so early, I would start buying things. I would waste so much money buying things that I probably will not need. I know this is not my first pregnancy and I should not be that excited, but I know myself. If I find something cute, I'm gonna buy it. So I said I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I don't know yet. Plus, the last time I went for a scan, you guys, was in February. When yes, in Kenya, because I didn't feel anything and I was scared that something might be wrong, so I went to get a scan. That's the last time I went. After that, and then Corona started. I didn't want to leave the house. I didn't want to be in any clinic. Plus, I was feeling kicks every time. So I was like, my baby is fine. My doctor, I called the doctor here in Germany, and then he said, as long as you can feel the baby, as long as you're feeling fine, then we can wait until you're back.
You still don't want to know the gender of the child?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, how do you want to buy the clothes?
There's still time, isn't it?
Yeah, there's time.
Yeah. I don't know. I am really torn between knowing and not knowing.
But it's better if you know it.
Why?
So that you know when you're buying stuff, you know what you're buying, you know, for what kind of baby you're buying.
But you can buy gender neutral clothes.
Okay, that's true.
Right.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So what's the difference between this pregnancy right now, and the one before?
Oh, this one was hard.
Funny thing is that, you know, even the first pregnancy, you know, you went to Kenya, you know.
That's true. But I didn't go to Kenya.
Like, I don't know, 1 month, 1.5.
No, just one.
1 month. It was around December, right?
No.
It was December, yeah. So December, January, something like that, yeah. And your sister was there as well.
She was.
Yeah, it was December. I remember very well, you know.
Oh yeah.
So what's the difference between this pregnancy right now?
Oh, this one was hard, Jake. This one was hard.
This is hard.
Oh, this one was hard. Like the first trimester was so difficult. I mean, not health-wise as such, but my moods, like, my moods were on another level. And you know, it's not like the first time where you don't have to take care of another child. This time round, you are feeling all kinds of roller coaster feelings, and we have another child that you need to take care of. Obviously, okay, the first time I also had a job, but you have a child right now, and then when like you feel you need this person, yeah, he also has to take care of the other child. And like we were so confrontational this time like this time around. I have to share the attention he has for me with our other child. It was hard. It was really it was hard for me. We were
And don't forget about your YouTube videos which you wanted to do, you know. So you're kind of under pressure, you know, that you have to do the videos, you have to edit your videos, and you're feeling tired, and this child, you have to take care of a child.
Yeah.
And there's a man who has to be fed. When the man is working, he comes back home.
It was a lot. It was a lot, and I'm tired. It was a lot.
But you managed.
Yeah, that is also like the tiredness, guys. That is why I was so inconsistent with my videos. I really like I wanted to get up and do stuff, but then I found myself just going back to sleep on the couch. What new items will you have to purchase? We've said clothes mostly. How will you include your current children to welcome the new baby? First of all, I think is not give the entire attention to the new baby, because if we do that, we're going to like make her feel distanced.
That's true.
Yeah. So for me, I plan to sometimes leave the child with him and do stuff with Jazzy, and the other way around as well, so that she doesn't feel like left out. That definitely helps, I've learned. Also, you know how some parents, they don't want the bigger child to touch or play with the small baby. I think when we let her just be, you know, obviously supervised, and you know, touch the baby, play with the baby, whatever, just let her be, obviously while supervising both.
Yeah. Basically doing whatever we're doing right now. Yeah. Even if the baby comes, we still have our time.
Right. Plus, Jazzy loves kids so much. Jazzy loves children so much. So I don't think she's going to have a really big problem with a child being around. Yeah. Do you have any more questions?
Actually, no. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. If you have any questions, just put them down there in the comment section.
Yes. Yeah. If you want us to do another Q&A, just leave us more questions in the comment section, and we're going to do another video, another Q&A for you guys. But as for now, we are happy.
That's the reason why we fought so much so our mother can come back.
Yes, that's the reason we fought so hard for me to come back from Kenya to back here. You know, there's someone who was like, I would never for $1 million travel with a child
during this kind of crisis time.
Yes, I mean, I get it, but obviously there was a reason behind it. Yeah, I did not want to give birth in Kenya without him. I would be scared. I would I would be so scared.
You need someone to shout at, yeah?
I need the one I need the one who's responsible to be there. Yeah. Anyway,
it's nice to have you back.
It's nice to be back. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye bye.
We definitely feel super blessed. We don't take this for granted, and it's exactly as it was planned. Oh, whoa.
We had one, you say, what is not enough? We need two. So we have two now, we'll have two. God willing, inshallah. If there are two again, we say two is not enough.
No, please. Two are going to. Two will be enough.
We are still young, we are healthy.
Two will be enough.
We are healthy, young.
Thanks to God.
Yeah, so
but two are enough.
Everything is possible.
We don't need to be greedy about this.
I'm not greedy. We are blessed.
We are blessed. Two are enough.